Hey, what is up, guys? It's me, Big Lewis, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing my thoughts on the new update that just dropped for Krunker like a day ago. I just haven't been feeling well. It's not COVID, so I know that. So that's why I'm pretty late to this video. I just felt like absolute dog shit the last few days, still do. But I decided, you know what, fuck it. Just make the video because there's been some stupid fucking shit on Twitter that I've been looking at, and yeah, I just want to voice my opinion on it. But the update, ladies and gentlemen, so there was like four new maps thingies. It's like two new maps, really. In the gameplay that you see on screen now, probably, hopefully. I actually dropped a nuke on the new pub map. I can't even remember what it's called. But I'm just going to say it right now. It's a pretty good map. We'll see how it ages. That was the first time I ever played it, actually, and I got a nuke on it, so I already have a pretty biased opinion. So I don't fucking know. It's a decent map. Like the spawns are really good, actually. I didn't really take advantage of spawns right off the bat like I usually do with new maps, so that's cool. It might take a while to get used to the map. They also dropped a new like 1v1 map replacing Shipyard, which it's called like Shipment or some shit. Haven't played it yet. From what I've heard, it's kind of it's meh. And they also did some reworks. They did some reworks on some very OG maps in Krunker. At this point, I'd call Oasis an OG map. It is an OG map to me anyway. But they completely, absolutely fucked it in this update. All right, Oasis just looks like shit. It apparently. And then, but Berg is the other OG map that got updated. This is like its third version, and apparently it's really good. I've only played it a little bit. Like I played like 2 seconds, and I got to see it. But it looks really good. It plays really well. I have my friend Uptight who actually has played it here. Uptight, what do you think of these maps? Of the revamps?
Uh, Oasis, I think, is absolute dog shit
Yeah.
because of how open it is, and it just looks like it's more prone to spawn traps now than it was before, which is kind of cringe. Uh, and they just ruined the map overall. I feel like it's just not the same. The look of it is kind of disgusting too. Not gonna lie. Like no. Like I'm not trying to throw shade at the creator of the map, whoever the map creator was. Like, look, you did a
Revamper.
good
Yeah.
you did a good job on the revamp. I just don't understand why you needed the revamp and why you decided to do it
Yeah,
like
Oasis was
that.
okay, bro. Like it was a good map. In my rating tier list, I explain why Oasis is an S tier map, which it is. It's so good for pub stomping and shit. But anyway, what did you think about Berg? Berg's
Berg, what did I think of Berg? I
the revamp.
mean, I mean Berg was it's I think Berg is actually the best revamp that I've ever seen come out of a revamp, like ever,
Okay.
because it's like medieval vibes. And it's actually like I don't know how to describe it properly, but it feels way smoother, way cleaner. You're not prone to bumping into a bunch of bullshit like you did on the other Berg maps. It's actually bright. It's beautiful. I think it's like the best map in the game right now. And I know that sounds like, oh my god, that's a really hot take, but no, but for real, Berg, it's so good right now. So good.
Nice. Like I
Nice.
just haven't played it, so what would you say you'd rate this update out of? What would you rate it?
The update itself, I'd rate, I don't know, the new map's pretty good. The uh damn.
But I myself, from what I've seen, it's like a 7.5 or an 8, just from the new map.
I give it a
It's
two.
reasonable. It is Krunker, by the way.
No, I'm just kidding. I'll give it a 7.5.
All
I'll
right.
give it
A
yeah.
modest 7.5 from the boys. The update's okay. From what I've seen, it's all right. They added the two new game modes, by the way. Kind of, whatever. We don't really care about game modes. What they need to add is some more free for all fucking game modes. God damn it. Stop adding all these team based gay ass fucking game modes, bro. I swear. Anyway, What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, this fucking beef between Sorbo and fucking Zed. It's not a beef, by the way. I'm gonna put that in the thumbnail, maybe. Uh, just to get milk some views, but I mean, it's not really a beef. It's more of an opinion from these two creators. So after the update dropped, Kashi Cans actually took to Twitter. This story involves Kashi. He's like, "Listen, I love this update. Big content, a lot of maps, 2 new modes. I'm the last person to complain." This is Kashi, by the way. "But please, has there been nothing for like 4 months? Where the fuck is the content? Couldn't you have dropped this earlier? Couldn't you have dropped some of this content earlier?" That's what he was asking. To which Sorbo responded, "Feels like they drop good updates when they have to." And of course he's referring to like they have to do it because there's been a bunch of fucking stupid YouTubers such as myself who have basically been just talking shit about the game and how there's been a lack of content. Even my last fucking video, I talked about the lack of content in the game, which made me look like a complete fucking dumbass when they did drop the next day. So, I mean, fuck me. So, hey, I'm Zed, another familiar face in the Krunker scene. He's like, "It's horrible. Ooh, this is not a good take at all. This is not a good take," without explaining anything. And then Sorable, I don't know if he's referring to the game, to the update, or like the take he has, but he's a bit like, maybe good was unfair to say. Like, I don't know what he was referring to there. But I'm most definitely a tad bitter towards the game right now, so I apologize. They finally release all these maps and game modes in one day, compared to giving any content over the months that they had little to no updates. To which, hey, I'm Zed's like, "Game has plenty of content through customs. Literally thousands of maps that you can make more interesting with challenges. Also, Krunker isn't a game geared for content creators. It's geared for casual fucking browser players," which is kind of true. And there's no need to be bitter about it. Update, I believe you had a particular take on this comment. Uh,
Oh yeah, all I had to say was that him saying also Krunker isn't a game geared for content creators. Honestly, no game ever developed ever was specifically geared towards content creators. Games are made for the casual player base. Games see content creators make content out of the game. Devs see that as promotional value, and then you know the rest.
yeah. So no game is fucking geared towards content creators. Let's just get that right. Let's just get that down. The thing that we are concerned about is the fucking lack of content that they had for 4 months. This is what we're trying to say. I'm on Sorbel's side here, to be completely honest. No offense, Zed. It's just, when you're playing this game that you like and you're making content about, of course you're going to be fucking upset when there's no content that's coming out, even though there should be. According to them, they have content that's coming out. You know what I mean? And we're going to talk about that in a second. But I mean, fuck me. I understand where Sorbel's coming from here. I'm pretty much in the same boat. Like, where the fuck is the content been? And also Kashi's on that side, it seems. So, anyway, another response from Takashi is from Vince, Krunker Vince on Twitter, one of the main devs of Krunker. Everybody knows him. Everybody kind of likes him. He responded, "We have been working on a big mid-season update." That's what he responded. And, you know, I see that and I just fall into a deep depression. Like, what the fuck do you mean by a big mid-season update? I don't... Why not work on the next season? Why not drop a good season update? Why does seasons in Krunker seem to go on for a fucking year? I don't understand. Like, make a fucking timeline, Jesus Christ. But anyway, Sorbel starts getting into it with Vince, and he's basically like, well, actually, no. Vince says before that, "There have been 52 updates since season 5. This means that there have been 2 updates per week on average for the past 6 months." I'm just gonna say it right now. These updates have had like little to no impact on the content of the game. Listen, I get what you mean by you dropping these tiny updates. It's an improvement to the way Krunker works. I get that. And they are appreciated. I appreciate that. Zorba even says they are appreciated. We appreciate these small updates. But what we don't appreciate is the lack of fucking content in these fucking updates, alright? There is no new maps, there is no new game modes, there's no new whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing. There's no new content. It's just these updates are orientated towards making the game just run better. You know what I mean? So saying that, yeah, we drop updates every fucking day, baby. You can't like that's just not a good defense in my fucking opinion. Like we appreciate it, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about specific content that is geared towards Krunker players, you know? Not just, oh, it makes the game run fucking better. Look at my FPS, baby. Fuck yeah. No, that's not what it's about. And basically, it goes on to be like, Vince is like, you know, Thorble, you kind of let your emotions take over your recent video. And it just goes into this fucking whatever the fuck Twitter thread. I'm not going to get too much deep into it because I don't think I need to specifically. But yeah, there's a lot of other responses that I found interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. I just wanted to cover the updates, just explain my thoughts on it. And Uptight, thank you for coming in, boy.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
anytime,
thanks.
anytime.
You make my content better. Anyway,
you make my content better.
Whoa. Anyway, we're gonna end it off there. Holy fuck. Yeah, I think it's pretty funny that Vince and Sorbo kind of got into it on Twitter. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.